In the dystopian near future of a collapsing Japan, where economic ruin and youth rebellion have spiraled into chaos, Kinji Fukasaku's 2000 cult classic Battle Royale unleashes a brutal satire on society, survival, and the loss of innocence. Based on Koushin Takami's 1999 novel, this 121-minute extended cut, 129-minute Japanese action horror thriller, scripted by Kinji Fukasaku, the director's son, stars Tatsuya Fujiwara as protagonist Shuya Nanahara, alongside Aki Maeda as Noriko Nakagawa, Taro Yamamoto as Shinji Mimura, and Takeshi Kitano as the enigmatic teacher Kitano. The story opens with a chilling prologue. Amid nationwide unrest, with 800,000 students boycotting school, the government passes the Millennium Educational Reform Act, aka the BR Act. This draconian law mandates an annual battle royale, a deadly game, where a randomly selected 9th grade class is forced to slaughter each other until one victor remains, ostensibly to instill fear and obedience in the youth. Our focus is Class 3B from Shiroiwa Junior High. 42 students on a supposed field trip bus that turns nightmarish when they're gassed unconscious by armed forces, awakening in a derelict schoolroom on a remote, evacuated island. The terrified teens equipped with GPS collars that explode if they enter forbidden zones or attempt escape face their former teacher, Kitano. Resigned from his post after a student stabbing, Kitano now oversees the game with detached sadism, motivated by personal demons, his own daughter's estrangement and suicidal thoughts. He screens a cheerfully perverse instructional video featuring a perky host, Yiko Miyamura, explaining the rules: 3 days to kill or be killed, random weapons from paper fans to machine guns in survival packs, shrinking danger zones to force confrontations, no mercy. To transfer, students join Kazuo Kiriyama, Masanobu Ando, a mute, psychopathic volunteer with superhuman skills, and Kawada Yamamoto, a scarred previous winner harboring secrets. Shuya, an idealistic orphan haunted by his father's suicide hanging with a note. Go, Shuya, vows to protect Noriko, the quiet girl his best friend Nobu Yukihiro Kotani secretly loved. Nobu, confessing his crush amid the chaos, is killed early when his collar detonates for whispering in a no-talk zone, setting a tone of sudden, visceral death. As the class scatters into the island's forests, cliffs, and abandoned buildings, alliances fracture under paranoia. Some, like the popular Mitsuko Sumake Shibasaki, a damaged femme fatale with a traumatic backstory of abuse, embrace the carnage, racking up kills with a sickle and gun. Others form fragile pacts. Hiroki Sugimura Saosuke Takaoka searches desperately for his crush Kayako Kotohiki Takayo Mimura, armed only with a radar device. Yuko Sakaki Hitomi Hyuga leads a girl gang in a lighthouse, plotting to poison the boys but descending into mutual suspicion and mass suicide. Shuya and Noriko flee together, evading ambushes and witnessing horrors. A student hanging herself to avoid the game, another blown up by a booby-trapped hideout. They encounter Kawada, who survived a prior royale that claimed his girlfriend Keiko Aki unknown in flashbacks, teaching them survival tactics like hacking the collars and brewing antidotes. Meanwhile, tech-savvy Mimura and his buddies Yutaka Seto and Shinji Takashi Tsukamoto rig explosives and computers to hack the government's control center, aiming to broadcast the regime's cruelty and spark revolution. Their plan unravels in a shootout, with Kiriyama, who slaughters them mercilessly, his blank expression amplifying the terror. Flashbacks humanize the victims: Shuya's rock band dreams, Noriko's unrequited affection, Mitsuko's cycle of violence stemming from childhood molestation. Kitano, in quieter moments, reveals vulnerability, phoning his daughter, drawing caricatures, even sharing a tender hallucination of Noriko offering him food. As bodies pile up, deaths via axes, arrows, grenades, and self-inflicted wounds, the survivor count dwindles. In a climactic showdown, Kiriyama ambushes Shuya's group in a clinic, mortally wounding Kawada but falling to Shuya's desperate shotgun blast. Kawada, dying, confesses Keiko's final smile was one of forgiveness, not hatred, urging Shuya to live. The finale shifts to the control base, where Shuya and Noriko confront Kitano. He admits rigging the game for Noriko's survival, seeing in her the daughterly kindness he craves. In a surreal twist, he answers a call from his real daughter, who berates him, prompting his suicide by gunshot, only to rise, eat Noriko's cookie, and die peacefully. As the last survivors, Shuya and Noriko escape by boat, branded fugitives in epilogue news reports. Kawada's voiceover hints at hope. Run. Thematically, Battle Royale skewers authoritarianism, media sensationalism, and generational conflict, portraying adults as embittered oppressors and youth as disposable pawns. Violence is stylized yet unflinching gore, headshots, arterial sprays drawing from Fukasaku's WWII youth experiences, critiquing Japan's pacifist facade and economic despair. Gender roles invert. Girls like Mitsuko and Transfer Kazuo embody lethal agency. Satirical elements, like the upbeat score and ironic pop songs box air on the G-string during massacres, heighten absurdity. Controversially, the film faced Japanese parliamentary debates over youth violence, delaying its release and inspiring a 2003 sequel, Battle Royale 2: Requiem, directed by Kenta after Kinji's death, banned in the US until a 2011 director's cut DVD. It influenced global pop culture. Suzanne Collins cited it for Hunger Games. Quentin Tarantino hailed it his favorite post-2000 film. Awards include Japan Academy Prize nods for popularity, and newcomer Fujiwara, Sitges Festival wins for Best Film. Restored 4K versions and manga adaptations expanded its legacy, sparking debates on school shootings and survival genres. A visceral adrenaline rush wrapped in social allegory, Battle Royale endures as a provocative milestone, challenging viewers to question survival's cost in a broken world.